Picture this. It's Valentine's Day morning. You walk into your living room, and instead of empty walls and sad, forgotten plants, you're greeted by a jungle of cascading Monstera vines, each leaf perfectly fenestrated, reaching toward the ceiling like nature's own love letter. Sounds impossible. I'm about to show you exactly how to get 50 perfect Monstera nodes before Valentine's Day. And trust me, your space will never look the same again. Here's what nobody tells you about Monsteras. That single plant you bought 6 months ago. It's actually a node-producing machine waiting to explode. But most people make 3 critical mistakes that keep their Monsteras stunted, sad, and definitely not Instagram-worthy. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the secret technique that transformed my tiny studio apartment into the plant paradise. That makes every visitor stop and say, "Wait, you did this yourself?" Let me take you back to February 2 years ago. I was living in this cramped apartment with north-facing windows, basically a plant death sentence, right? I had exactly one Monstera deliciosa that I'd rescued from a grocery store clearance rack. It had 4 leaves, for sad, barely fenestrated leaves. I remember sitting on my couch, scrolling through those gorgeous plant influencer accounts, feeling like I'd never have a space that beautiful. Like it was reserved for people with money, or perfect lighting, or some kind of green thumb gene I wasn't born with. Then Valentine's Day came around. My partner at the time asked what I wanted, and I joked, a jungle. I want to wake up in a jungle. We laughed, but something clicked. I started researching obsessively, and here's what changed everything. I discovered that getting multiple plants isn't about buying them, it's about multiplying what you already have. Within 3 months, that single 4-leaf Monstera had given me 23 new plants. By summer, over 50 rooted cuttings. My apartment transformed from beige and boring to this lush, breathing sanctuary that actually made me excited to come home. You know what the crazy part is? It wasn't just about the plants. When my space transformed, everything else did too. I started inviting friends over again. I began waking up earlier just to check on new growth. That feeling of watching something you nurtured with your own hands unfold a new leaf. It's addictive. It's hope in physical form. And I want that for you. Whether you're trying to impress someone special, create a sanctuary for yourself, or finally have that Pinterest-worthy living room you've been dreaming about, this is your moment. Alright, let's get into the exact system. You've got roughly 6 weeks until Valentine's Day, which is actually perfect timing for aggressive propagation. Here's your step-by-step blueprint. Step 1. The assessment. Look at your Monstera right now. Count every node. That's the bump on the stem where leaves and aerial roots emerge. Each node is a potential new plant. On a mature Monstera, you should see nodes every 2 to 4 inches. If your plant has at least 10 nodes, you're golden. Step 2. The strategic cut. This is where most people freeze up. Here's the truth. Monsteras want to be cut. In their natural habitat, they're constantly broken by falling branches and climbing animals. When you cut below a node, you're triggering the plant's survival response. It will push out new growth like crazy. Use sterilized scissors and cut 1 to 2 inches below each node. Make sure each cutting has at least 1 leaf and 1 aerial root. This is non-negotiable. Step 3. The rooting station. Forget expensive equipment. I use recycled glass jars filled with filtered water, placed in bright indirect light. Change the water every 3 to 4 days. This is crucial. Stagnant water equals root rot equals game over. Within 10 to 14 days, you'll see those white roots exploding from the nodes. It's like watching magic happen in real time. Step 4. The multiplication technique. Here's the secret sauce. Once a cutting develops 2-inch roots, you can cut it again if it has multiple nodes. 1 plant becomes 2, 2 becomes 4. This is exponential growth. I call it the Valentine's multiplication method, and it's how you go from 5 cuttings to 50 in just 6 weeks. Step 5. The potting party. At the 3-week mark, start potting your rooted cuttings in well-draining soil. I use a mix of potting soil, perlite, and orchid bark. Group multiple cuttings per pot for that full, lush look. This is where the transformation becomes real. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if I don't have a Monstera yet? Or what if mine isn't big enough? Don't click away, I'm about to tell you exactly where to source nodes for cheap. And the one place everyone overlooks that's basically a Monstera gold mine. Plus, the lighting hack that makes propagation 3 times faster, even in winter. Imagine this. It's February 13th. You've got pots of thriving baby Monsteras on every surface. Your shelves are cascading with new growth. That empty corner that's been bothering you for months, filled with green, vibrant life. You take a photo, post it, and watch as the likes roll in. But more importantly, you did this. You created abundance from almost nothing. This isn't just about plants, friend. It's about proving to yourself that you can transform your space, that you can nurture living things, that you can create beauty even when the world feels gray and cold. Those 50 nodes represent 50 small victories. Each root that emerges is proof that growth is always possible, even in the dead of winter. If you want more secrets like this, the kind of plant care knowledge that actually works in real homes with real lighting situations, you need to subscribe to Plant Care Secret right now. Hit that subscribe button, because next week I'm revealing the watering mistake that's killing 90% of Monsteras, and how to fix it in under 60 seconds. Your jungle is waiting. Those 50 perfect nodes, they're already there, inside the plant you have right now. You just need to unlock them. Let's make this Valentine's Day the one where you fall in love with your space all over again. Now go grab those scissors. Your Monstera is ready.